Can you look at the new tank Ramattra's abilities? We did that earlier, but yeah, we can do it right now. We'll watch the gameplay and then we'll watch the dev update.
I do not fight for myself. I never have. Together, we are unstoppable. This is...
Chat, when we watched this earlier, all you guys were talking about were his robot toes, and now it's all I could see.
We are unstoppable. This is not my victory. It is ours. It's Hanu. You are finished. Come, let us punish them.
He's gonna be so fucking strong, dude. Oh my god, he's gonna be so strong.
Fight with me. Fight until you fall. I will break before I yield.
Oh my god, dude, his design is so sick too.
They will be annihilated. This is not cruelty. This is justice.
My god, chat. I don't want him to be broken, but he looks broken. Oh, I don't want him to be broken, but he looks broken. The fact that you could do damage through barriers. No, wait. Look at me. I know. Before I talk about it anymore, I'm going to show you guys the dev update where they talk about his abilities a little bit more, and then I'll give you my thoughts. He's going to, dude, Rep, man, I don't want him to be broken, but he looks like he's going to be broken.
Hi everyone, I'm Q Fang, lead concept artist on the Overwatch team. Our newest tank hero, Ramattra, is our first tempo tank, with the ability to change states moment to moment.
Tempo tank, chat.
Omnic and Nemesis form.
Show me what you've got.
When in Omnic form, Ramattra fights using his Void Accelerator staff. Its primary fire shoots out a stream of nanites in a fixed pattern, dealing steady damage. This ability has slow travel time, but no damage fall off. It's great.
That alone is fucking insane. I need you guys to listen to that one more time. No damage fall off is nuts. No damage fall off is nuts.
Steady damage. This ability has slow travel time, but no damage fall off. It's great as a poking tool, plus it does increase damage.
Are you fucking joking? Look at how quickly he melts that Zenyatta. Oh my god, I'm gonna stop pausing it. I'll give you my thoughts afterward.
Fixed pattern.
At least he only has 450 health, but
This
holy
ability
shit.
has slow travel time, but no damage fall off. It's great as a poking tool, plus it does increase damage.
Oh my
and
god.
headshots.
What up, Hunter? Good to see you.
The
Glad
secondary ability, while in
to have you
Omniform,
here
creates
again,
a
man.
barrier at a targeted location. This barrier has a lot of health, but it only lasts briefly, so it's meant to be used tactically to close the distance as you poke.
I do like
push
that.
objectives on the map.
That's a really interesting
When Ramattra needs
way
to
to
get
do
up
that.
close and personal, he can enter his Nemesis form, which grants bonus armor and changes some of his abilities. When in Nemesis form, Ramattra uses his
He has 600 health as. Oh, that's a problem, dude. That's a problem.
and changes some of his abilities. When in Nemesis form, Ramattra uses his massive tank arms to pummel as his primary fire. This is a forward punch that creates a wave of energy with every swing. The shockwave from this punch deals piercing damage that goes through shields.
That shit is
and can
crazy.
hit multiple enemies in
That shit is crazy.
The secondary ability in Nemesis form blocks and significantly reduces damage taken from the front, but reduces his movement speed.
Kind of like
also expose Ramatra's
Doomfist.
back and make him vulnerable to attacks from behind. Regardless of which form he's in, Ramattra can use his Ravenous Vortex. He projects a ball of nanites onto the ground, spreading a damaging field that slows enemies caught in its vicinity and also pulls enemies
Oh
down.
my god, just so
For his ultimate
strong.
ability, Ramattra automatically enters Nemesis form and unleashes Annihilation,
Look at this
a
shit.
wide energy swarm that lashes out towards any enemies in range, dealing constant damage. While enemies are in range of the energy swarm, its timer will pause, keeping the swarm and Ramattra's Nemesis form active. Ramattra as a tempo tank is all about playing around the cool.
Wait, I didn't even hear that the first time. So if you're damaging people, the timer pauses.
While enemies are in range of the energy swarm, its timer will pause, keeping the swarm and Ramattra's Nemesis form active. Ramattra as a tempo tank is all about playing around the cooldown of Nemesis form. You want to use the primary fire on Omnic form to soften up your opponents, and when you're ready, go in with Nemesis form and pummel them.
Oh, I don't want him to be broken, but he looks broken. He looks broken. Oh, actually, let's watch this. I haven't seen this.
Hey everyone, I'm Q Fang, lead character concept artist on the
After this, I'm
Overwatch
gonna give
team.
my thoughts on him.
Here to talk about the concepting and design of our newest tank hero, Ramattra. Ramattra has been in development.
His design is so rad, though.
Working on this character all the way back in 2017 when we started concepting all the null sector units, and there was a unit that had a pharaoh type of look in the front of the lineup that was a lieutenant type. We looked at that and said, that would make a really cool hero.
Ramattra, at your side.
We used a lot of triangular shapes, both in his silhouette, like his cape, his head, his jaw, his hair, and that's all done to give him this air of
Fang driven.
And just make him feel a little sinister. Alongside that, you have the more skeletal looking visuals from Null Sector, and Ramattra's colors is primarily purple, matching all the other Null Sector units. So one of the Egyptian iconographies that made it through to the final design was the idea of sand. The original Null Sector units had VFX based on sand powers, and we kind of thought of them as nanites. And so when we made Ramattra into a character, his abilities became based on nanites. Leading into his lore as a leader and protector of his people, Ramattra's final design archetype is heavily inspired by a shepherd or nomadic figure, with one of his main design points being a staff. Ramattra's staff was initially designed
I will
to
admit,
have
this looks so rad.
reservoir of nanites, almost like a lantern hanging off of the staff. We ended up simplifying it down into more of an orb with a rotating kind of belt of nanites around it that he would wind up and then shoot as his primary fire. Ramattra's Nemesis form came from a need for this character to still be a tank. He needed size and mass to fulfill that role visually and also functionally. Ramattra's look was actually inspired by early Zenyatta concepts that showcased religious archetypes of a multi-armed figure. Inside of the suit, we wanted to show that he's still this domineering, intimidating character.
Look how
and so
fucking rad he looks, dude.
You are safe with me.
Check out our
His hair, I know it's not hair, but his hair too. The like locks kind of look, that shit is so rad. Okay, so here's the thing. This character looks like he's gonna be so much fun. He looks really dope. I love his design. I love his lore. He's gonna have some fucking rad voice lines with Zenyatta. But why is he so strong, man? Why is he so strong? Why is he so strong? There's so many things that he does. He does so much. Chat, when he's in his ultimate, he basically has like Moira's right click in every direction. The entire, and you don't have to do anything. You still have your other attacks. Why is he so strong? Somebody in TikTok chat said this a minute ago, and it made me laugh, but I didn't read it. I'm gonna find who said it because I thought it was just so perfect. Mingo, this guy's OP. I think we should nerf Genji. He's gonna be so strong. Let's watch the hero get the lore real quick.
I was created to lead Omnics into war. But all I have ever wanted is a better life for my people. The fact that we exist is a miracle unto itself. We have studied the ways of peace.
This is so cool, man.
Harmony.
Also, one thing real quick. He's an Omnic. Why does his hair grow?
Is a miracle unto itself.
You know what I'm saying? You see that? He starts off with short hair. He's buzz cut, and then he stops cutting his robot hair. What?
We have studied the ways of peace and harmony. We have meditated on the universe and our place within it. We have tried to coexist with humanity, but humanity is not interested in sharing their world. How many more Omnics should perish to fuel mankind's dreams? No more. Our race is only a single generation.
That's something I hadn't considered before, too.
And dying all too quickly. We can find our own place. And we must. Join me. And together, we will make a better future for all Omnics.
I really like his voice, too. They did a really good job on the effects they have on his voice. He really does sound like a leader, you know? He sounds powerful. Sounds like somebody you would listen to. They want everyone to play him, and if he doesn't look super strong, people are not going to play him and main him, so they need to make him strong at launch and then nerf him later on. Flower, I get that, but dude, he looks busted, man. He looks like he's going to blow up the meta, which, to be fair, you kind of want that when you introduce a new character, but man, he looks like he's just going to be like a problem. He looks like one of those characters that you need to win, which I hate when games do that. Apex taking notes. Apex has a bad habit of introducing fucking useless characters. I want Doomfist buffed. I want Junker Queen buffed. I want Soldier nerfed. And I want this guy to be good but not broken. And I'm very worried that he's going to be broken. Very worried.